What is the best holiday horror comedy? Because I know that there are quite a few, but I also know that there are a bunch that I'm unaware of. So please leave your answer in the comments. But let's get 5 minutes up on the board and talk about one of my favorites, Gremlins. Gremlins is a very weird movie. It's a horror comedy Christmas movie. As the director, Joe Dante, said, as Spielberg, the producer, has said, and as Warner Brothers has said, they have no idea why it is that this movie succeeded. I can't speak exactly to why it is that Gremlins works with a huge audience, but I can at least say why it is that it works for me. I love horror movies, absolutely love any type of horror movie. I love holiday movies, and more important than anything else, who does not love a good dark comedy? I'll go through at least why I think it performs well in each of those elements. First of all, I feel like for a Christmas movie, to be a Christmas movie, it just needs to create the environment of Christmas. So if it gives you that Christmas feeling even once, I say it passes the test as a Christmas movie. So yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and more importantly than that, Eyes Wide Shut is a Christmas movie. Now with Gremlins, the beginning of the movie does not have that entertaining whoosh that you get near the end of the movie when the Gremlins dominate, but it does create a perfect Christmas spirit. It does that, with the regular, we got snow covering the town, lights, the music, but I think more than anything, the thing that works that makes it a Christmas movie, even the thing that makes the movie succeed, is Gizmo. Gizmo has that pairing of cute curiosity and innocence that I think pairs wonderfully with the Christmas layout, but even in the second movie, is the heart of what makes this movie really, really work. I think Gizmo gives grounding to the human elements and keeps it from just turning into these ugly monsters running amok. But that moves us on to the next point, which is it is a horror movie through and through. The Gremlins are a huge part of that. Each Gremlin looks absolutely incredible from a technological perspective. It actually costs about 40 grand to create each one of these animatronic Gremlins. The Gremlins, even today, hold up. It's the whole practical effects are so much more believable than just pure computer-generated effects. The parts of the animatronics that didn't work, they would light it so that the foot that didn't work or the arm that didn't work was kind of hidden away in the shadows, which adds to the style of horror. I'm still creeped out from the "do you hear what I hear" scene. The tension in that is as genuine as any other kind of tension that you would get from a horror movie. The professor looking for the gremlin after it hatches has got a ton of suspense of that. It even feels a little bit like a precursor to the Jurassic Park type of horror. And things like Stripe in the fountain, the character is scary. The technical aspect of these monsters being born by seeing them bubble under his own skin, nasty stuff, but it works with the story and it works thematically in making the whole movie feel even more like a genuine horror movie. It is a genuine horror movie. But then it's also a comedy just as much as it is a horror movie. The story of the animatronics, the company that designed them, they said they're having a tough time getting the emotion right of what they're actually trying to create with these monsters. They said that the moment they got it was when they saw the sketches of the Gremlins Christmas caroling in people clothing. They said they realized that the Gremlins are making fun of people. And that is, I think, the thing that makes the Gremlins stick out in pop culture, have their own place in pop culture, is that they are making fun of people. You see that in that montage scene when they're destroying the town, the way that they're having fun, the way that they enjoy causing mayhem, in the way that you can understand that a lot of people enjoy either in real life by doing bad things or they enjoy by living it out on screen in pop culture. And they make fun of that type of pop culture in the montage by showing them in the bar. One of them is dressing up like a woman who's like there to attract some of the other Gremlins. They're shooting each other. They're playing cards. They're getting drunk. There's a huge slapstick element with the Gremlins where they are dangerous and they will kill you and you should be scared of them and they are disgusting. But they also are just these stupid, bumbling idiots, and they show that by slapstick that in a lot of ways makes fun of the stupidity of people in general. And I think the slapstick also points to inspirations from Looney Tunes in particular, which is also a Warner Brothers property. There's a point whenever you're panning across a shelf, you see a bunch of Looney Tunes characters, and I think there is a connection between that type of humor, the Looney Tunes type of slapstick humor, that is connected to the type of comedy in this movie. Gremlins does a great job of making fun of pop culture, and it does so well enough to a point that it actually becomes a part of pop culture. It is a part of pop culture. The Gremlins are charming, the story is charming, it pulls off a Christmas charm that passes the test of being a Christmas movie. It's also great to watch with the family because of the comedy, because because of the Christmas, but also it's a great way to introduce kids to horror. I feel like if you've got a kid that is familiar enough with entertainment at the age of 7, 8, that's a good time to show them Gremlins. That's all the more reason to, I think, give into the charm of Gremlins, because it is for most people, I would say. It's a fun time, and it's also the first movie we're talking about here in our Christmas series. So let me know your thoughts on Gremlins. Do you enjoy it? Do you think it passes the test of a Christmas movie? What is it that you need to pass the test of a Christmas movie? Go ahead and leave your comments below. And also, if you have not already, subscribe to 5 Minute Critic for future updates on reviews and movie news.